Hello and welcome back to another video. This one was actually a fan requested video again. Shout out to D Heath for the idea. Um, Here's the comment on the screen. I believe I followed all the criteria. So yeah. So I'm gonna talk. So basically, the structure of this is I say how far they might go in the playoffs. I say their projected records, and then he said give projected numbers for key rotational players, but I'm going to give projected numbers for every player, including people on the training camp roster, because even though they were assigned to an Exhibit 10 contract, you never know. They could go to the Mad Ants and then get called up. So, yeah. Last year we were 45 and 40. We had 45 wins and 28 losses, finished as a fourth seed, and we did not have Oladipo for most of the year, and we had bad Nate. No good Nate. McMillan Nate was no. So with the shortened season being only 72 games, and Miles Turner has gotten the green light from new Nate to actually, shoot threes, which should help spacing between him and Sabonis. With that, I think we'll go 48 and 24 and finish as a fourth or third seed, like we did when Oladipo was healthy in the 2018-2019 season after we lost to the Cavs, and then Oladipo got injured and we lost in the first round. But before he got injured, we were a third seed and we were playing very good. So I think we could finish as a fourth or third seed again. The heck? Oh. So my projection for how far they're going to go in the playoffs. If Sabonis is healthy, Oladipo goes, 2018 mode. McBuckets actually shoots threes in the playoffs. New Nate works. All that stuff falls into place correctly, how it is supposed to, how it is projected to. I guess, I don't guess. My estimate is we go to the second round, probably get eliminated there, or maybe we go to the Eastern Conference Finals and get eliminated there. So while it's not, championship, it's better than not making it out of the first round. Honestly, I would be fine with just making it to the second round. I just want to see them get out of the first round. That's all I want, because I feel like that would break the slump and it would help us a lot. It would be a huge confidence booster. So now we go on to player predictions. And these aren't really listed in like a player order, like how from best player to worst player. So Malcolm Brogdon, here are his last season. I should show their last season numbers for this. I project him scoring 16 points per game, 8.5 assists per game, 5 total rebounds, 0.2 blocks, and 0.5 steals. So I project his points going down and his steals going down, his blocks staying the same, and then his rebounds and assists going up. And awards, I project him getting. I don't project him getting an award. The reason his points go down is his assists go up is because I'm pretty sure that he's going to pass the ball more, especially with Vic coming into the actual, normal rotation, not being injured and stuff. He won't score as much, but he's going to pass the ball more. So, as a result of that, your points per game goes down, but your assists go up. And as a point guard, that's you should care more about passing the ball than scoring the ball as a point guard. Victor Oladipo. I project him averaging 24 points per game, 3 assists per game, 5 rebounds per game, 0.5 blocks per game, and 2 steals per game. So as you can tell, I project him going 2018 mode. He will probably go 2018 mode because something tells me he just has the drive to do it. I could be wrong, but he has the drive to do it. Awards, I see him being an all-star, steal champ again, and third team All-NBA, so basically the same as 2018. Reasoning, good relationship with New Nate. He has no excuse not to play like he did in 2018. And if he doesn't play like he did in 2018, he's just not the same. It's not the same. I mean, you might show flashes of it, but every good role player shows flashes of it. So if he wants to be an all-star and not a good role player, he needs to go 2018 mode. It's just how that's going to have to be. TJ Warren, 20 points per game, 1 assist per game, 4 rebounds a game, 0.5 blocks a game, and 1 steal a game. So everything goes down except for blocks and points per game. Blocks stay the same and points per game go up. It's TJ Warren. His points per game are going to go up. I mean, what did he end last year with? 19.8? If he ended one more game with just a few more points, he was averaging 20 points per game anyway, so I don't see him getting any awards. With his output in the bubble, it will be interesting to see what happens. I think it'll be interesting to see what happens, because he dropped 53 points in the bubble. Something tells me he will do that whether he's in the bubble or not, because it doesn't matter. But I could be wrong, because he was putting up pretty good games. He was putting up 30-point games. But Domantas Sabonis, 19 points per game, 5.5 assists per game, 13 total rebounds, 0.5 blocks, and 0.5 steals. So points, assists, rebounds all go up. Understandably, he's a young player. He's gonna go up every year. He should be entering the beginning of his prime. So, and you might say, oh, only 0.5 blocks. Miles Turner is still the premier shot blocker on this team. Awards, I see him getting All-Star. Come on. Note cards, don't hate me. Alright, Miles Turner. 13 points per game, 1 assist, 6.5 rebounds, 3 blocks, and 0.5 steals. So points go up, assists go down, rebounds go down, blocks go up, steals go down. The reason rebounds go down, Sabonis is going to be grabbing more rebounds, so Turner's is probably going to go down. Points are going to go up because New Nate gave him the green light to shoot threes, so obviously his points are going to go up because he's going to get more shots up. And the reason his blocks go up is because he probably wants Defensive Player of the Year more than ever. And with 3 blocks per game, there's no way they can deny it of him like they did that one year where he led the league in blocks. I don't know if this is an exact stat, but I'm pretty sure he's the first player ever to lead the league in blocks and not make an all-defensive team and not win Defensive Player of the Year. If he's not the first to do that, he's at least the first to lead the league in blocks and then not make an all-defensive team. You can go, he didn't make an all-defensive team, and he led the NBA in blocks. Yeah. Awards, block leader, Defensive Player of the Year, and first team all-defense. That's what he deserves. They owe it to him. Aaron Holiday. 11.5 points per game, 3.5 assists, 2.5 rebounds, 0.2 blocks, and 1 steal. He should get more playing time, so as a result, his stats should go up. I see him being like a Victor Oladipo type player off the bench. Justin Holiday. 7.5 points per game, 1.5 assists, 3.5 rebounds, 0.5 blocks, 1.5 steals. His brother may take away some of his playing time. You can't just make more playing time. That's not a thing. but he'll still probably be one of our best players off the bench and one of our best wing defenders. Actually, probably the best wing defender off the bench on our roster. I mean, he's got the length. He's got long arms and he's tall, so he can defend the perimeter very well. But yeah, his points will probably go down because of his brother's gonna be playing more with him and probably taking more points. But his assists will probably go up as a result of that because he's going to be passing the ball. So, Jeremy Lamb, I see him averaging 11 points per game, 1.5 assists, 3.5 rebounds, 0.5 blocks, 0.5 steals. Coming off of a major injury, your stats are going to take a dip. They're going to take a bit of a dip, but he's still going to be an effective player when he comes back. It just might take him a little bit to get back to where he was, but that's okay. That's okay. Doug McDermott, 10 points per game, 1 assist, 2.5 rebounds, 0.1 blocks, and 0.1 steals. He's averaging similar numbers because he's just going to have a similar role. His role is going to be to shoot threes. It's just all there is to it. That is his role, is to shoot threes. And my role of making these cards go out, and that is not doing well. TJ McConnell, I see him averaging 6.5 points, 5.5 assists, 2.5 rebounds, 0.1 blocks, and 1 steal. He will have a similar role to last year, and his assists are going to go up because probably, guys like Aaron Holiday and Jeremy Lamb, high-level scorers off of the bench. He'll pass it to them. They make the score. He somehow passes it to them when he has like 5 he has the whole team defending him, but he finds a way to pass it to somebody because it's TJ McConnell. That's just how TJ McConnell does, I guess. I don't question what TJ McConnell does because I have no idea how he pulls off some of the stuff he pulls off. It's a miracle. Jakar Sampson, I see him averaging 4.5 points, 0.5 assists, 3 rebounds, 0.5 blocks, and 0.5 steals. It's staying the same or going up a 0.1 or going down 0.1. He's going to have similar playing time. So I see his stats just, kind of staying similar. But he's still going to be a high-energy player off the bench for us because that's what he was last year. And he's always going to be ready to step up when someone's injured, which is really what you want in a bench player. I feel like he's a great person to fill that role, to be someone that can step up when everyone else is banged up. So, Goga Bitadze, I see him averaging 5 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds, 1.5 blocks, and 0.5 steals. He's the only true center behind Miles Turner with a guaranteed contract. So he will probably get more PT, being the only center behind Miles Turner with a guaranteed contract. Because Amida Brima does have, Amida Brima is a center, but I believe he does not have a guaranteed contract. So, Edmund Sumner. See him averaging 5 points, 2 assists, 1.5 rebounds, 0.3 blocks, and 1 steal. He will probably get a bigger role after last year, because last year he came out of nowhere and played amazingly. He was so fun to watch. So he's going to get more PT, which is going to result in better stats. And he is entering, I guess, his prime, kind of, because he's like 24. But he's going to get more playing time. Jalen LeQuay, I see him averaging 2 points, 0.5 assists, 0.5 rebounds, 0 blocks, 0.5 steals. He's only 19, so he still has a very, very, very young career, and he's definitely better than TJ Leaf. So even his 2 points is better than TJ Leaf because he probably won't miss a wide open layup. I mean, his nickname's Baby Westbrook for a reason. He probably, instead of laying it up, will dunk it on somebody. or dunk it over somebody. So we'll just see. Brian Bowen the second, 1 points per game, 0.5 assists, 1.5 rebounds, 0.2 blocks, 0.5 steals. He was on the team last year, so he has a bit, chemistry with some of the guys. This is his second chance. Last year he was on a 2-way contract. He got a chance to start, didn't exactly capitalize on that chance the way he probably wanted to, but this is his second chance. I don't think he's going to mess it up. If he does, I'm going to be kind of sad. I want everyone on this roster to succeed somewhere. Even if it's not in Indiana, I want them to succeed somewhere. Amida Brima, 0.5 points, 0 assists, 0.5 rebounds, 0.5 blocks, and 0.1 steals. He hasn't made it on the team. We'll just have to see what goes with that. He may be a 2-way player, but I'm pretty sure Cassius Stanley took up their second 2-way spot, so maybe not. He hasn't gotten a single NBA stat. I do not believe he has gotten a single NBA minute, which sucks. But I think he'll get some playing time somewhere, if it's not here. Keelan Martin, 4.5 points, 0.5 assists, 3.5 rebounds, 0.3 blocks, 0.2 steals. His stats will go down due to playing time, not abilities, because he's not going to get as much playing time here as he did in Minnesota, I think, personally. So his stats are going to take a dip, but I believe this is the last player, right? Yes. And the last player, Naz Matrulong. 2.5 points, 1.5 assists, 1.5 rebounds, 0.2 blocks, and 0.2 steals. So he'll probably have a similar season. I think we should keep him around, because I remember when he dropped 9 points in a single quarter against, it was either a single quarter or a single half against the Brooklyn Nets. And that's just crazy for a guy who early on in the season probably didn't think he was going to play at all. And then he got thrown into the game, and he played amazingly. So I think he deserves a spot. But I don't know. There's not. I wish there was 20 roster spots instead of 15. I feel like that. Actually, 20 roster spots on an NBA team might actually make the NBA better. I mean, I know the bottom 5 guys probably aren't going to play whatsoever, but you never know, especially with a team like the Pacers, where we get riddled with injuries year after year after year. Could really benefit that, but I don't know. That's a video for another time. 20 roster spots in an NBA team, that would be interesting, and I think that's actually a good video topic. I'll see you guys next time. Again, thank you to D. Heath for the idea. This was really fun to make. I enjoyed, looking at everyone's stats, trying to predict this, and I can't wait to, at the end of the NBA season, kind of look back on this and be like, oh, that was a pretty good prediction, or that prediction will haunt me for the rest of my life. I hate that. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.